Hey, tech besties. You almost didn't get a post today because I don't know what's going on, but I guess there's gremlins in my internet connection or something because TikTok was freezing while I was talking. So hopefully that's finished and I have a couple of minutes to chat with you. So, what I want to talk to you about, oh, I forgot to say my line. Welcome or welcome back to kaetalkstech. I'm Kay, so let's talk tech. So, one of the things I want to talk to you about today is where you're going with your career, as I often do. Um, and of course, what's going on in the job market. It's craziness. So, I'm seeing a lot of jobs that are asking for 10 to 12 years experience as a very senior person. 10 to 12 years is senior, but it's not very senior. And I hear so many people say they have um, imposter syndrome, and it's no wonder because the level of role that people are being asked to do is way outside of their experience. But be that as it may, it is what it is, right? So that's what companies are doing now, and they're doing that because they don't want to pay people. So, as citizens in the United States of America, we have to take this opportunity with all the craziness going on in the politics, Bubba and Donnie T and whoever else. Um, we have to force change in the way that things are done. Okay, because right now, if you have at the outside, let's say 15 years experience. Okay, so let's think about this. Most of the tech jobs, not well, a lot of tech jobs want you to have a college degree, right? So that means you're probably graduating from college between 21 and 23. So average is 22. If you're 22 and you have 15 years experience, that makes you 37. So you're only supposed to work until you're 37. And by the way, some of you young people on the job that are snickering because there are people there who are more mature or twice your age or they're over 50, that's your mother. That's your father, right? So check yourself, okay? Um, and that's going to be you one day too. That's the place that people get to when they start making the big bucks, right? So if you can't work past that age, what are you going to do in your tech career? I'm not even suggesting that people go into tech anymore because this is craziness. Your career needs to last you 40 plus years. But what companies are doing is you're being kicked out before you even get to 20 years. So now, if you're in tech, what are you going to do to make money for the second half of your career? If your career is supposed to last over 40 years, maybe around 45 years, so 15 years, that's only a third. So you're going to work one third in tech and then you have to find something else for the other two thirds. So that means that's something you need to be working on now. And if you're working on it now, that means that you need to have a side hustle because you can't have a business without funding to get started. I don't care what the business is. You can say zero investment, but it's not really going to be zero. Let's say you come up with some business and you create an app. You need money to even have your app. Okay? If it's a website, you need money to host the website. So it's not ever going to be exactly zero, right? So, and probably you'll want to advertise your business at some point, and that takes money too. So, that means that you have to have two jobs now. Your first job is how you're feeding yourself and keeping yourself living on the inside. Um, and the second thing is how you're going to support yourself when tech decides you're washed up after only a third of your career is gone. Now, that could happen sooner because layoffs are now a thing being used as a cost saving measure on the regular. It used to be for only drastic cases. You had a little bit of a heart and you didn't want to see people unemployed, but now they don't care. It's just, it's ridiculous. So you have to be thinking about the side hustle now. So what can you do? You got tech skills. AI is out there. There are a lot of people who are never really going to be comfortable with AI. They're not going to be able to just jump up and start using AI tools without assistance. They're not going to be able to create personal AI agents. And I don't really mean for personal stuff. I mean for maybe a 2 to 4 step process that they do at work, which would be a fairly simple AI agent. But those AI agents are not really that simple to use. So if you don't have a coding background, or if you're not at least what we call a citizen coder, so or a power user of something, then that's probably not something that you're going to be able to do or even want to do. So that's your side hustle. Start those AI side hustles now. And then for those of you who haven't touched AI tools yet, are you kidding me? You can't be in tech and never touched an AI tool. I'm starting to see it in the job descriptions now. They want people who leverage AI tools, who lean into AI tools. And I'm seeing those in the job description. They want people who can advise on which AI tools to use. I'll tell you a little funny story. I had an interview, and so I was a perfect match, right? But the interviewer, for whatever reason, and probably because I had more skills than she did, and that's something I'm going to have to research in the future so I know what not to say. But anyway, she decided she wasn't going to hire me, but she really perked up when I said that yes, and I use AI tools, Oh, what tools do you use? I said, well, I'll tell you if you hire me. You're not going to pick my brain today, lady. Because that actually does happen. People will call you in for an interview and pick your brain. It's happened to me many times. They don't have the budget, and this is before the all this craziness with the job market we have now. They don't have the budget for the more senior person, but they bring that person to an interview so they can pick their brain and understand what they know, and then they know what to look for in the younger people. So, well, let me not say younger people. Let me say less experienced people. Right? So I stopped letting people pick my brain. And I'm very happy with that. If you want information or knowledge from me, you're going to have to pay for it. And that's fair. I don't have to work for free. And that was before it was the norm to have, well, after as well too, to have interviews virtually. So that's what you're going to have to do if you want to work in tech. So whatever industry you are in, learn that industry really, really well, because the tech is the easy part. You're working in tech. The hard part is understanding how the customers in that vertical need to use the tech. And if you can understand that, then you got yourself a good side hustle. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Like the video, share the video, follow the channel, get my AI Tools Jumpstart Cheat Sheet, AI Tools Jumpstart Cheat Sheet. All this information will be in the video description, and I'll see you next time when we will continue to talk tech. Bye.